questions whenever you're ready.
Sure, I guess can we just start with both of your thoughts on the match?
Just another unbelievable match against Rice. What a showcase for volleyball in Conference USA. I wonder if we played them 10 times if we wouldn't end up in a fifth set every time. And, our kids have just made the plays at the end to get us over the top. But just two terrific, terrific teams going at it, neither one backing down, and very, very lucky to come out on top. Your thoughts, Lauren?
I thought we knew coming in that this game was going to be a challenge, so we had to stay the course, do what we were told, go through our progressions, and just stay in the game, stay locked in. So.
Travis, what's going through your mind late in that fourth set?
You know what? And Lauren would tell you this. When we switched over for that fifth set, I was good. There's times, sometimes you get in that position and your kids play tight, play scared, play conservative. I thought we continued to play. I thought Rice just stepped up and made plays at the end of that set. So I told our kids, I was like, look, it's okay. They made plays. What a great finish by them in that fourth set. Let's just continue to do what we're doing and see if it's enough in this fifth set. And I thought that's the way our players handled it.
Coach, you're no stranger to championships being here on this stage. Is there anything that makes this one special or a bit different?
Well, yes, it is. It's special because of the year we had a year ago. I'm proud of the team we had a year ago. I'm proud of the season we had a year ago, but we faced a lot of difficulties throughout the year. And this team really, in January, decided that they wanted to be special. And every step along the way, they've bought into what we're doing and being a part of our culture. And, because we've had a lot of success, it's not very often that we get to feel like we're the underdog. But we were picked third in the preseason this year in this league, and I'm comfortable there. I like feeling like we have something to prove. And, we went out in the regular season. Again, we played the top three teams in our league all on the road the way the schedule fell, and won those matches, and then came into this unbelievable environment against a worthy top 25 team and found a way to get them here in the tournament. So it is special, but it's special because it was earned. It was special because it wasn't a year where we just caught a lot of breaks. We fought, and these kids stayed together, and it produced, a pretty amazing season.
Lauren, what was that final set like? Just all across the board and that final point with that block.
The final set, I think we were pretty relaxed. We just needed to stay locked in and stay playing together and keep doing what we're doing because both teams were playing great. So it was just, yeah.
That final point, when you saw that attack coming, what was going through your mind?
Well, originally I wasn't going to go up, and I was like, oh, crap, she's actually coming at the net. So I went up, and then I got it, and I was like, I think we won. I was like, we won. So, yeah, it just felt great. So.
And Coach, we had both a balanced attack again and a really good defensive effort. What can you say about both teams?
Well, when this team's been a good team all year, but Lauren would tell you, about halfway through the season, we were playing pretty well and we were winning matches, but we were really leaning heavily on Lauren and on Paige Briggs from an offensive standpoint. And, we were winning matches, and I was coming back to practice telling them I'm not very pleased with where we are. And I got some funny looks from them, but I knew that for us to really take that next step to be great, it was going to have to be a balanced effort. And we have the talent to do those things. And that talent was put on display today. Katie Eisenbarger was unbelievable today. Kaylin Jackson has been consistently improving throughout the year and had a great match today. And Sophia Serino, had a great tournament as well. And, when we're coming at you from all those places, it makes us a really tough team to defend.
We had 4 selections to the all-tournament team, including Lauren as the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you say about those 4 individuals and how they helped us?
Well, they all earned it. Every single one of them earned it. And the thing that I like is they all do things beyond what shows up offensively. Lauren Matthews, is leading Division I volleyball in hitting percentage, but I thought her impact in that match was the way she blocked the ball and certainly finishing the match with a block. Sophia Serino affects us so much from the service line. Kaylin Jackson got inside and helped on a deck and lay a lot and really kind of held her in check as much as you can hold her in check. And, the kid hit 350 today, but it felt like we did an amazing job against her. And so they all do, Nadia Judene, you kidding me? I mean, we're really good offensively, but what a defender. You know, how important was it those offensive balls that she drops in the middle of the court to kind of change the rhythm of that fifth set? So they're all kids that affect the game in a lot of different ways.
Lauren, you were the CSA Player of the Year and now tournament MVP. Was that something you had your eye on kind of at the beginning of the season, or what does it mean to you to get that?
It means a lot, especially coming off of an injury from last season. I didn't play like almost half the season, so this was a big deal for me. And I knew it was going to be a tight race because Nicole Lennon got Offensive Player of the Week like almost every time. So, yeah.
Now, was that, the CSA Player of the Year, was that something you kind of had your eye on from the beginning, or?
Yeah, it was a goal of mine, but I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. So,
You know, I'll tell you something about this kid. It's obvious she's a tremendous athlete. And to know her on a personal level, she's a pretty laid-back kid. But one of the things you don't always understand about Lauren, and I learn it more and more the more I'm in the gym with her, is what an incredible competitor she is. And she rises to the occasion, and that's what great ones do. And, you know, a lot of the level that she's played at here recently and the times that we've played Rice is because of the unbelievable respect she has for Adekunle and for Nicole Lennon and for that entire team. And she knows that we need her to be at a high level if we're going to compete. And she doesn't talk about it a lot. She doesn't go out and tell you what she's going to do a lot. But I've learned there's this look that she gets to her that she's going to come out and be as big a competitor as there is on the court. And I think that was on display today.
Coach, the turnaround from Lauren being all freshman last year, Player of the Year this year, and tournament MVP, what does that say about your young leadership and kind of the identity of this team?
Well, what it says, I think, is that sometimes I just wish everybody could have been on the ride that we've been on over the last 9 months, because before Lauren ever turned herself into the player that she is, we would walk out of practice all spring, and she'd be struggling like crazy, and we would walk out of practice, and I would look at her and I would say, "You're going to be great, and you're going to be great because you do everything I ask you to do every day, and you work hard, you're coachable, you're a great teammate." And when you have that kind of athleticism and you combine it with those kinds of things, I know as a coach that it's coming. And to see her go from where she was at the beginning of the spring to turn herself into the player she is now, that's what keeps me in it. This is cool. This is fun. I enjoy watching our kids celebrate. But watching kids like this turn into what she's turned into is what brings me to the gym every day. And I hope people don't think she's the Player of the Year just because she's a great athlete. Because she would tell you there were some pretty rough days through the spring when we were in that gym together, but she works every day to be better. And she doesn't think she has answers. And she comes in and she listens. And I just couldn't be more proud of the volleyball player that she's turned in to go along with the athlete that she is.
And learn for you to play for a coach like Travis. How does that help you develop into the player that he just said that you are? How it's helped you develop into the player that you are now?
I think he's a tremendous coach, and he helps us on and off the court, like not even just as a coach, just helps us grow as an individual. So it's just more than being a coach.